This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
And we're getting set for the second half kickoff here at Pine River Schools. I'm Dan Gussert, and then Mike McLaurin's up here in the booth. We're watching high school football on 26 Sports and CCTV. And Pine River with a 23-8 lead. Mike, what's Manton got to do to get back into this as they onside kick right here?
The onside kick would be helpful.
I think they might have got it too.
Yep, and that would be a big play. Looks like it's going to be Hahn, number 9, Jacob Hahn.
Yeah, I think it is.
Jacob Hahn recovers it.
No. That's a good call right there.
That helps, Dan. But really, they're going to need to score. I think, I really think this first possession is going to be a big one for them. If they can put the ball in the end, they'll keep it to one score game and then find some way to stop the Bucks. A couple of big plays in that first half by Pine River. That 3rd and 22 long pass from Hill to Fobble, right? Got in midfield and ended up scoring before the half was big for Pine River. So we'll see what Manton can do here in the second half.
They come out with an onside kick.
They're going to go right to number 22.
And, not much running room right there as the Bucks have wrapped that one up after maybe a loss of a yard or two.
Yeah, number 22, Nick Dunham.
I think
one thing to mention there, Dan, one thing we talked about briefly, it appears they're dressing about 16 kids, and Manton's, they were on the field. Those guys were defensively for a long time in that first half. And so I think if they get their legs back under them and put some points on the board.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. I think that's kind of an important key here to the second half is, number one, for Manton to stay close. There's a nice play right here. Good block out there on that lead. I think that was
15, Isaac Radin.
Jacob Hahn with that good lead block, and Radin with, I think he's going to get the first down or be close to it. Looks like he's a little short. He picks up about 10 yards, so that'll leave 3rd and 1.5, maybe 2 yards in 4-down territory for sure. I think our first question, what Manton got to do to get going, might have been
answered
before the onside kick was
sure.
They got to stop the Bucks here on this first possession.
Mm-hmm. I think you might see Helsel keep this.
He rolls this way. He's throwing. Nope, he's going to keep it. Oh, he breaks a couple of tackles. He's got the first down and then some.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down to about the 27-yard line right there, Mike. Nice running.
He's tackled by number 60 for the Bucks.
Yeah, Lane Helsel with a nice run there. Looked like old Mike McLaurin back in the days of flag football, and I was trying to chase him around.
Yeah, Brandon Rendell on the tackle for the Bucks, but I was surprised it wasn't just a kind of a rollout with the option to run right away instead of.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to throw first.
Sure did.
We got a late substitution in here right there for Manton, and I think that was a late flag, but I'm pretty sure that's the call.
He entered.
It's kind of a dangerous situation when you're coming in off the field like that, and the play's going that way. You're leading blocking.
You can see the illegal formation. The kid came off the sideline as the play was already.
That's a big penalty right there. Manton's got a little momentum going. First down on the 30-yard line, and the first thing you do is back up 5 yards. We hope you enjoyed the halftime show here on 26 Sports and CCTV here from Pine River High School. A little soggy field out there, and certainly you can see a lot of mud down in front of the Pine River bench. And a little bit of mud on Jacob Hahn's jersey. He's going to need some extra Tide in the wash tonight for his. So we saw him land in one of those mud puddles early on in the game. A little reverse
to Isaac Radin.
He's got room. Nice cut right there.
Breaks a tackle. Wow. Good run.
Nice run. He's going to be a few yards short of the first down.
It's like number 54 for Pine River getting over there.
And that would be Trenton Holmes.
Once again, you see him. What a good sport. He's helped him up, pat him on the back. And, Dan, as I get older, you see that kind of behavior and just, you really applaud it. Conference game, big rivalry with this guys keeping it in perspective and helping each other up. A lot to be proud of there.
Spread formation again. They go up the middle this time. The Bucks have that one swallowed up quick.
Looks like number 60 Rendell.
Yep. Number 60 for the Bucks is Brandon Randell, and he is a senior right now.
Dunham's a good little back for Manton. He tucks in behind his offensive lineman, but if there's any kind of penetration by the Bucks, they can get him before he gets going. Oh, he's down.
Knees are down.
He's down.
Unless he was up before he caught it.
They kind of reversed the roles that time. Raiden was out throwing the blocks for Hahn. Last time it was Raiden making the catch and Hahn leading the way.
That's going to bring up 4th down as they've lost about 4 yards on that play. 4th and about 7 right here. This is a big play here early in the 3rd quarter with the Bucks up by 15.
So a loss of 4 on the play.
We'll see what Manton chooses to do here. Drop back.
A little screen pass deflected.
Seen a lot of those tonight. We saw 2 back-to-back deflected passes from quarterback Luke Hill that ended up still going into the hands of Pine River receivers for catches. Luke Hill will be our 3rd quarter player profile here for Pine River. We'll get you a little information about him as this quarter goes on. The Bucks are going to take over on downs, Mike.
Yeah, after that big onside kick recovery, they go for just over 3 minutes in possession and then turn it over on downs.
And big penalty on 1st down. Manton was unable to recover from that.
Illegal substitution. Do you think I think Pine River's going to be pretty content running the ball, running the clock?
Yeah, I think we'll look for a lot of Lewis and a lot of runs up the middle.
Oh, I think Manton's aware of that.
Yep, nice adjustment right there by the Manton coaching staff, and Solani makes them pay.
Solani came right through. I read that pretty quickly, didn't he? Might need to get some of those offensive linemen on the 2nd level linebackers. What a great read. Great play by Solani.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Luke Hill back in the shotgun here. Bucks go in motion. Reverse, and that's brought down after no gain or maybe another loss. Elijah Lewis is tackled by
Solani's in there
77.
Again.
Was that Solani in 77, I think? Yep. Solani and Jake Renfer. And he does lose a little bit there, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
Wow, I mean, if
Manton's come out pretty fired up. Certainly getting that onside recovery. Gets them going. They get a good couple of 1st downs and a turnover on downs, but they're stuffing Pine River right now.
Oh, too high. That'll stop the clock, too. Hey, 1 minute of possession.
Little low snap, I think, threw the timing of that off, threw Luke Hill off with that pass, and the Bucks are going to have to punt after a quick 3-and-out by the Pine River offense.
11 in possession, looked like.
So we'll see who's doing the punting here for the Bucks.
That's exactly what the Rangers needed on that 3rd down play. So the Bucks have a 4th.
You got a number on that?
Inside the 10-yard line. If things go well, the Rangers could get.
Can't read that number from here, Mike. I don't know if you can.
I can't see it either, Dan. It's like 20 miles away, Dan.
Good snap. Good punt. He's got a long. Oh my gosh! Did he get a hold of that one?
Oh my.
So McNair's doesn't pick that up, and I think that's number 64 on the punting duties for Pine River, which would be Josh Shaw. We'll double check on that for you, everybody.
Great punt. I mean, after they drive stalled pretty quickly to come out and turn the field around a little bit. 1st and 10, ball on the 33 for the Rangers. They had some pretty good success in that last drive, Dan. See if they can kind of get back. And
that was Josh Shaw. We just got that confirmed up here in the booth. Great punt, Josh. Quick throw out there. Hahn does a little dancing on the sideline, and he picks up 5, maybe close to 10 yards before he's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, gets out of bounds, stop the clock.
It looked like he was a short gain of anything. Not sure how he got through all that. It's hard to tell on the far side of the field over there.
I like that play on the short side where it's not a very long throw, so the chances for completion are pretty high. And then you get a good athlete like Hahn who can, pick up 9, 8.
Yep, 9 yards, maybe 8.
Hessel is going to be short, I think, Dan.
It's going to be close. Yep.
3rd and 1.
Roger Barnett with that tackle for the Bucks. He's wearing number 52 out there tonight. Roger, another one of the senior linemen for the Bucks. Still going to be 3rd and short. I was watching number 7 out on the outside. Connor McGrew doing a nice job of blocking for Manton right there.
I think you might see a short toss here to that kid in the slot. Oh, they're going back to Dunham. He's there. Good run, Dunham.
And he's got it over the 45-yard line to the 46.
Slippery running back.
That does give them the first down at the 45-yard line. Is that a mosquito up in here with us, Mike? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Hard to believe on a night like this. We got one up here in the booth. 1st and 10, Manton. Another good-looking drive. Helsel's going to keep this one. Looking to pitch.
Oh, he's going to keep it.
Going to keep it. Nothing open. The Bucks kind of strung that out really well.
Good pursued by the defensive line. It's like Rendell again.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Referees are drying out the football almost every play right now.
It was Trenton Holmes making that tackle, Dan.
Trenton getting out from his position out there to make that tackle.
2nd down 9. Facing the Rangers.
Hessel keeps it.
Hessel keeps it, goes up the middle.
Ooh,
We got flags on the play on this one too. I got to believe that's going to be a hold. Hessel looks a little banged up on that one.
Big hit by Holmes again.
Yeah. We'll see what the flag is here, Mike.
Going holding. Offense.
Well, it is a holding call. While they're marking that off, how about a big round of applause, everybody, for sponsors tonight. We've got Cadillac Tire. We got Fox Motors of Cadillac. We have Pizza Plus. We've got LC Materials. And down in this area where Mike and I here are tonight, we got Hoagland Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. We got Mr. Pibb's Restaurant, a Four Seasons family restaurant. And we got Leroy Tool and Die. And our presenting sponsors tonight, Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy, Munson Healthcare, Cadillac Hospitals. Thanks to those area businesses to help us continue to bring you high school football here on 26 Sports and CCTV.
Looking for Radin.
He's open by a lot.
Isaac Radin.
Lewis is going to catch him and knocks the ball out of his hands.
And he recovered it.
He does recover it himself
Touchdown.
for a touchdown.
I don't think it was Radin on the recovery.
What a play that turned out to be. A great pass, a great run, and super hustle by Elijah Lewis.
Catches him, forces
strips
the fumble,
it,
and
fumbles it into the end zone, but Manton recovers it anyway. So, did he get into the end zone, Mike, or is he a little short? I think he's short. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I thought it was into the end zone. Yeah, it is a touchdown. They just haven't put it up on the board yet, I don't think. Oh, it is up on the board now. 23-14 now. They go for 2.
When they get a reverse, Dunham
double reverse and a pass. Oh, he's open. I don't know if he's in bounds. I think he towed it in. Great job of toe dancing right there.
Oh, we got a flag down, Dan.
We got flags on the play. Very nice call by the Manton coaching staff. Head coach Eric Solani right there.
Got a flag on the play.
That's a big play right there. 23-14. I don't know what we got called.
Foul looked like, Dan. It's a signal. Watch this. Personal foul.
I don't know what that is.
Is
that a crack black block? I haven't seen that signal before. We'll see if somebody up here in the booth knows what that is. We got Mark Kasuba up here, which he pretty much knows everything there is about football and officiating, so we'll see if we can get from him what that might be. He knows a lot more than his brother. Scott does, that's for sure. So it's a penalty against Manton either way, and They're going to go for two still, just from a lot further out. Helmet to helmet block, I guess, is the signal. I told you Mark would know that, everybody. He's going to throw it long. And no flags on that play, and that'll just end up as an incomplete two-point conversion. That'll keep the score at 23-14, not 23-8, which is on our board. There it goes to 14. 5:27 to go. Manton's right back in the ballgame, Mike.
What a pass.
Or do we have a flag again? Nobody's left that end of the field, and the officials are talking about things.
Face mask defense, personal foul. Is that going to be? So what a great pass from Hessel to
Pine River. Looks like
Radin.
a face mask penalty. Is that what you heard?
I think so, yep. But they go that long pass to Radin. And now we're still on the field after a helmet-to-helmet contact.
This is a lot of work for 2
Manton.
points.
Hey, but it's big, right?
But it's a huge 2 points, oh yeah.
And now we're back half the distance to the goal, so we're back down to it's like the 10.
It makes it a one-score game. They get the 2-point conversion here early in what's turned out to be a crazy last couple of minutes here to third quarter. So Manton players on the field looking over coaching staff on the sideline, getting the play call, and they line up for it. And we'll see what they look to do. Helsel drops straight back, looks left, makes a throw, and it's short.
Looking for Hahn.
Yeah, I think Hahn was a little late on the cut, or Solani thought maybe he was going to be in a different area of the field. Either way you slice it, it's stopped again.
No flag on the play. Now it's 23-14. 5:27 to play.
Well, Mike, but Major League Baseball playoffs started here in the last few days. I got a lot of relatives over in that state of Wisconsin that are pretty pleased that the Brewers were able to take it to the Cubs.
And they won last night, didn't they?
And then won last night in extra innings.
I think they're going to have the NL MVP.
Yeah,
Yelich.
I think Yelich probably will get that, as he was just a couple of RBI short, I think, of winning the Triple Crown.
Like 1 or 2 home runs and just a couple of RBIs.
Yep.
It's a great season. Hey, good for them. Small market.
Absolutely.
Love to see that.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Manton goes onside against us?
I don't think they do this time.
They're going to need 2 scores. They're going to need a couple. Hahn's back out here again.
5:27 to go, and the Rangers are down by 9. Bucks get a late player on the field here. That looks like number 56 for Pine River jogging out there right now. That's Creed Watson. And they do it again.
He's all over it this time.
Nice recovery right there by number 12 for the Bucks, and that is Jordan Cucci. Jordan's a junior down here. So the Bucks are going to come up here with Lucas Hill, quarterback. Lucas is our third quarter player profile. His parents are Mom Josie Hill and Dad Tony Hill, and his sister is Hannah, in addition to playing football and other things he likes to do. He plays baseball. He loves to hunt and fish all the time. He's always working on fixing things, He liked to build his own truck. It's a 1984 Dodge D150 Custom. His favorite professional athlete is Josh Allen, who's a quarterback at College of Wyoming and now is the starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Luke's plans after graduation. He wants to attend some kind of post-secondary education to do at least get his associate's degree in heavy equipment mechanics. He plans on working on more construction equipment than doing anything. It's just what he loves to do. Congratulations, Lucas Hill, our player profile here in the third quarter from Pine River.
First down carry is 1 yard. Jet sweep by number 26, Brian Fauble. See motion again. Back to the Nelson.
Manton defense has looked very strong here in the third quarter. Pine River just ran, I think, just their 5th play of the quarter offensively. They went 3 and out on their first possession. And after 2 short gains here, face a 3rd and maybe 8 for the Bucks.
You know, one thing you notice about Pine River's offensive line, they really take those wide splits. Look at the splits between that left guard and left tackle, and even between the center and guard. I mean, you could really start to slant hard and get in those gaps.
Oh, nice defensive play as Hahn comes in at the last moment and knocks the ball away from Jurek. Looked like Marcus Jurek was going to catch that and go into the end zone.
Sure did.
Long strides of his. Once again, Pine River, the Bucks go 3 and out, and we'll look to see if Josh Shaw, number 64, takes the punting duties again. His last punt was very solid. 4:09 to go.
Well,
And
Manton
I tell you what,
again.
Manton marches down the field, and this game really is going to get tight fast. But kind of what you expect from 2 teams, 4-2, looking to get into the playoffs here in the state of Michigan.
He does take it on the fly at the 15, works his way to the 20, the 25.
About to the 25-yard line on that return.
Cole Regneris from Manton, number 5 on the return.
25-yard line, first down.
We're going to let everybody know that next week our trucks will be out in, Mesick, Michigan, where Bear Lake will be there to play the Bulldogs in 8-man football. That's probably going to be Jeff Castillo covering that game.
All right, 3:57 to play in the 3rd.
We got a timeout by Pine River right here. So, I tell you what, Manton, last possession, 5-6 plays, went right down the field. You know, I think they ran more plays on the 2-point conversion than on the drive there, Mike.
We had 3 and
with
out.
all the penalties on that.
3 and out by Pine River on 2 possessions here in the 3rd quarter. I think this is going to be a big one. Manton puts together another drive and put some points on the board.
This might be a good timeout by the Pine River Bucks. They seem a little behind things right now. I'm not sure if they didn't have the right number of players, the right personnel out there, or if it was just, hey, let's get our heads together here, boys. We let Manton back in the game, but it's time to step up.
I think Manton's done a nice job in the 3rd quarter. Helsel's kept the ball on a few quarterback runs, and they've used number 22 Nick Dunham when they need to, but also spread the ball around the number 9 Jacob Hahn, and then finding number 15 Isaac Radin a couple of times as well, but also in that long touchdown pass. So they've spread the ball around a little bit.
Their offensive line's been getting off the ball pretty strong here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. They have not had any issues moving the ball down the field here.
They run the Philly special like the Eagles did in the Super Bowl for that 2-point, but that was, of course, negated by the helmet-to-helmet contact.
The dilly Philly special.
Here goes Radin again.
He's got some room. Nice tackles right there.
Great finish by.
Looked like number 5 on the beginnings of that tackle, and then
Brock
number
Nelson,
24, Brock.
Tanner Schimmel.
Yeah, Tanner polished it off, didn't he?
Wow.
Well,
good hustle. I mean, coming from a safety position. Good run support.
Back to the line of scrimmage is Manton. Remember, both teams not huddling here. I think we maybe have seen one snap all game long, Mike, directly over center. Everything else been shotgun.
Back to Dunham. He's quick. First down. Good run.
That's Nick Dunham again.
Yeah,
he's a senior here, and he's pretty quick. That's a nice first down run.
He doesn't need much room to get going, does he?
And he'll bring it out to the 37, almost 37-yard line, and they are right back to it, picking up the pace here a little bit.
Kind of feels like coaches up here have gotten kind of a rhythm with some of their play calling.
Good snap, quick pitch, nice catch. That could have been a lateral.
I think it was forward, but I think it was a fumble.
I think they ruled it as.
I think it's a catch.
I don't think they ruled it yet. Where they're holding the ball, where they're marking it, because he didn't catch that. They're calling that a fumble.
I thought he caught it, turned, and then dropped it. That's what I thought.
Okay. I thought it just wasn't a catch. Either way, we don't get to decide that. The officials have marked it off, so it was about a 5-yard loss from Manton.
So there's two easy calls here. One is you call it a lateral and it's a fumble. Two, you call it a catch and a fumble. And
Well, guess where they've moved it up? They've called it an incomplete pass. So we're back to the original line of scrimmage, and should be 2nd and 10. I don't see the chain has moved to that.
We're back to 1st and 10. I'm not sure what the.
Well, maybe that was a play that was ruled dead before it started, even, Mike. Short gain right there. Number 60 on the tackle for the Bucks right there.
I'm still confused on the play, Dan, on why it came back as 1st and 10.
Brandon Randall with that
tackle.
tackle.
We're going old school do-over, were we?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
old backyard days, absolutely.
The lateral or the fumble? Let's just do it over.
Yep. 2nd and 9 here for Manton.
Raiden's coming up a little slow right here on the motion.
Quick
They're
pass,
gonna
he
fake to
fakes it.
Raiden, going out to Hahn. Great play. Elijah Lewis.
Elijah
just
Lewis.
timed it up right.
Batted him down, and
It's like
nice job by both players right there, and a
Number
good show of
15.
sportsmanship after the play. Shaking hands
15.
and saying, let's do it again.
That's awesome. Number 15, Raiden, looking a little slow right now. He's been
And
doing
it's
big plays.
coming out of that motion a little slow, I
Yeah.
thought.
They ran the hitch to him. They faked the hitch to Raiden on this side,
Yeah.
and then ran Hahn in behind it. But that wasn't going to fool Elijah Lewis. He's sitting deep. Of course, the coaches, I'm sure, say nothing. Don't get beat deep. Sit back. Keep everything in front of you.
Taking the camera work down there, showing you a little bit of the crowd and stuff. Coming up will be our on-field camera person, Pine
He's
River
going deep.
student, Caden Darrow.
Yeah.
Also in the stands here tonight, cameraman. We've got Jansen Howard and Aaron Dunlop. And in the truck tonight, doing the replay and the graphics for you, Adam Rodriguez, and our director is Wyatt Van Dynen. I'm Dan Gusser, and up here with me tonight, Mike McLaurin. Manton is set back to punt here as they've kind of really dominated third quarter action, even though they're punting right now. The Bucks have not had the ball on offense much, time-wise at all here, or play-wise.
Grover's got it. The kick is away. Hits at the 40-yard line.
He picks it up.
Picks it up at the 32.
Look at him go.
Something out of it.
Oh, nice tackle.
And into the mud they go.
Sure.
And flags are down, Mike. A late flag on that. Maybe a tackle out of bounds right there.
Tackled by number 4, Lane Hassel. That's the quarterback. I'm sure he's looking to maybe give a little punishment after taking so much tonight.
That might be 15 more yards against Manton in penalties right there. We'll see what the call is here.
Little unnecessary roughness. The field
Oh,
was out of bounds.
it's hard to see that sideline.
really
It's
is,
so mudded out right there.
See what the call is.
You know, it's a tough call.
Sorting it out.
You know, you just, if you look from the
First and
40 to the 40, maybe the 30 to the 30 out there, you can't see that sideline
You
hardly
really
at all,
can't.
Mike.
Nope. They're going blow to the head.
Helmet contact
Oh.
7-yard line.
against the Rangers.
You're saying contact to the helmet.
Contact to the helmet is the call, not a late hit. Okay. It's 15 yards, and Pine River is going to take the ball at about, what, that 38-yard line, Mikey?
38 going in.
From the Ranger 38-yard line.
That's a big penalty. That's it's field position for 1, but could be what the Bucks are looking for to get momentum back on their side.
1st and 10, Pine River. 1:51 here to go in the third quarter. They lead by 9.
There goes Lewis on the right end.
Hands off to Elijah Lewis.
He does run hard, doesn't he?
Positive yardage.
Yeah, for a kid that's pretty quick, he's not as shy of contact at all.
Ran right into contact that time. Kind of lowered the shoulder a little bit.
Picks up 6, 7 yards maybe on that.
Gain of 6 for Elijah, second down and 4.
Lewis did- he
Yeah,
was
positive yards and run that clock.
sideline trying to get around. He did make a nice cut. And like I said, positive
Second
yards.
down here for the Bucks, 1:20 to go. We'll see if we can get you folks another update here from Lake City. They were up by 14 last
Here
we had
comes Lewis
heard.
again.
Lewis this time going for
Lewis with a
hit.
nice cut.
Oh, good.
and he's inside the 30-yard
Good
line.
tackle.
Nice job keeping his feet and following forward on that tackle of Jacob War.
Yeah, good tackle by Jacob Ward.
Did he get the first down, do you think?
He did. Moving the chains. Here we go.
Yep, first down for Pine River. Almost the entire third quarter goes by before they pick up their first down.
Ball is spotted at the Manton 20.
See if they start to slow things down a little bit. Plenty of time.
Bucks on top, 23-14, under a minute left to go here in the third
Luke
quarter.
Hill, quarterback, hands it up the middle right there.
Brock Nelson.
Brock Nelson, nice tackle in there. You know, that's at least the 10th, maybe the 15th time tonight, Mike, where I've seen player from either team help player from the other team up, whether they're blocking with each other all game long. Just some great sportsmanship going on out there.
Yeah, good tackle by Renford. I think,
Yeah.
I think
Two big linemen right there colliding and picking each other up after the play.
I think these guys see each other a lot. They see each other in basketball.
They've
Same,
been-
a lot of
yep.
same kids, and they play baseball. And so I think they get to know each other in the off season too, in the summer leagues, and spending time together outside of the school year.
Luke Hill pitches to Lewis. He does a little dancing around. He's going to pick up at least 10 yards here.
Great run. We'll get down about the 10-yard line.
That might be the final play of the quarter here, Mike.
Once they get the chain set. And
Once they get the chain set, I think
Wind
the
the
Bucks
clock.
will be content to let the quarter wind down here. You're enjoying high school football here. Friday night,
13.
Pine
balls,
River High
12,
School.
13.
Is the Bucks lead the Rangers 23-14 here on 26 Sports and CCTV.
Ball's at the 12-yard line.
Keeping them off balance with
They do
little
not start the clock.
Spread formation.
He must have stepped out.
Pine River threatening. Hill takes a
Brock
snap.
Right up
Nelson
the middle.
and then
Nice tackle right there.
Is that going to be Solani?
Solani with the
Yeah.
tackle of Nelson, and that'll end the quarter. Mike and I will be back to call the fourth quarter for you, and we'll take a quick break.
Quarter, our third quarter score here at Pine River. Pine River Bucks 20.